April 1st, day 91. 0 miles are going to be on the trail today. Raining. Look like it's stopped right now, but it was raining pretty good earlier. Wind blowing. Looks like wind's really blowing now. But yeah, we made a good call. Get out of the storm, get out of the woods. So just going to be hanging out today and getting some things done, relaxing. We'd rather be out in the woods, but not dodging branches and trees. We're just got the TV on and seeing about all the tornadoes and stuff coming across the country. So yeah, I think it was a good call. We ran into Push and his girlfriend. That was really neat to get to see him again at breakfast. Other than that, not a whole lot going on today except going through our packs and fueling up and resting up. So anything cool happens, I will let you know. But that's it for today. Hope you have a good weekend, and we'll talk to you soon. Good morning, everybody. Day 92, April 2nd, Sunday, 8:45. Waiting on Erin. She's going to come and pick us up, and we're going to go up to the trailhead, and we're going to all walk together for about 13 miles, and then we're going to slack pack, and then get our packs, and then go on from there. So I think we're 77 miles from Harper's Ferry. So we're gonna get it after Harper's Ferry. It's about 44 miles until we hit PA. So that's the game plan for today. Yesterday didn't get a whole lot done except for R&R. Went and did laundry and got some ice cream. Stopped at the outfitter. They didn't really have anything that we were looking for, so I just needed to get some more Luco tape in case we get some more blisters. But other than that, I think we're good to go. My bag actually feels pretty good. Didn't buy one piece of food to put in it. I did get a pack of Tums. That's about it. So other than that, that's the game plan for today. I'll probably put 91 and 92 together because there really wasn't a whole lot going on yesterday. Like I said, it was storming on and off and windy, and we just did stuff around here, go through our bags, watch some TV, relax, and get well. So that's the game plan, and we'll talk to you soon. Good morning, everybody. Back on trail. Alright, so Erin came and picked us up, and we went and dropped her car off at the end of the trailhead, and then Mike and Tony, aka Trail Mom, picked us up there and took us where we left off, and Erin picked us up at Gravel Springs Gap. So we got up here, wind's blowing pretty good, and it's a little chilly willy. So we just left there at 10 o'clock this morning, and Erin, 0.7 and myself are heading north. Today we'll be leaving the park. We have about 10 miles, I think it is, and we'll be out of the Shennies. And then before you know it, we'll be in Harper's Ferry. Huge thanks to Aaron, Mike, and Tony for all the help. Greatly appreciate it. I'm very grateful for their help. And today, weather's supposed to be good. Probably the chilliest day of the week. It's supposed to get close to freezing tonight, but I'll take it. So as you can tell by my lack of breath, it's been all uphill so far. Nothing too bad, but enough. So hope you have a good Sunday fun day, and we're gonna go get it. One other thing, Tony brought a slack pack bag, so I just threw some food and water in there. And Point 7 just has her little side pouch that she carries, so we won't have to carry our packs today. But for the first time on the trail, I packed to leave after a down day, and I had room in my bag, and it was a lot lighter. Progress, people. We're getting there. Got a little ways to go yet, but I was real happy about that. So supposed to have some good views today. Looking forward to it. Talk to you in a bit. Point 7 is making really good progress with her feet too. The only pain she has left is a little bit in her toes, so we get that squared away, and both of our aches and pains get semi healed up, be able to fly over those PA rocks. Fly like an eagle into the future. Where we came. Gaining altitude. Hitting a lot of rocks. Must be a viewpoint coming up. Still pretty windy out, but I'm really surprised at the lack of stuff in the trail. I thought we'd have a lot of downed trees, but I guess all the previous storms took all the weak stuff down. And we did see some stuff on the road coming up, but not as bad as what I thought it would be. And of course the hotel room was a lot better than dealing with the rats and the mice. Alright, I think we got a viewpoint coming up here. Alright, the cliffs. Sorry for the bumpy ride, it's a little windy up here. Oh, look at that. That guy's came up that way. These are some more cliffs. Elevation 32, 82. Just blowing. Man, talk about temperature change quick. Good Lord. All right. And we go up that way. See if we can get a view on the other side of the mountain. Hey now, hey now, what a beautiful day out. Cool, breezy, sunny, perfect for hiking. Having a really good day. And a lot of other people out too. Looks like we got a lot of section hikers, a lot of people trying to do the park, a lot of day hikers, a lot of people out here today. I can't blame them. Gorgeous day for it. Thought there'd be a lot more blowdowns than there is, but there is some. But no jungle gyms yet. But they did have some previously wicked storms here that knocked a bunch of stuff down, so maybe that took care of the majority of it that the high winds would have normally knocked down. But anyway, great day to be out in the woods and hiking on the AT. Once we get to something cool, I'll let you know, but right now just walking through the woods on a little decline. Every now and then catching a glimpse of the town below through the trees. Well, it's pretty thick right here. A lot of vine and weeds and brush. Aaron was saying in this area used to be an orchard, and they used to have a lot of Milan apples. So with this thicket and all these apples around, she was here in September, she said they were everywhere. I can imagine you got quite a bit of bear and deer around here eating those luscious things up. All right, enough yakking, let's go find something cool to look at. Alrighty then. We just stopped back there and had a little lunch. Got refueled up, and we have about seven and a half miles to the car. And then Erin said she has some cookies, some bananas, some beers, some little muffins from this morning. Boy, she's hooking us up. She's definitely a trail angel, and like I said the other day, you meet these people and you have a friend for life. I mean, great person. So glad we were able to meet. So we're just tromping through the woods here. Not a whole lot to see. We came off that mountain. Now we're just going through a lot of real high laurel and some thick woods. So you'll be the first to know after me when we see something neat. Let me turn this camera around. There we go. All right. Let's go see, as I was saying, let's go see what we can find. Trying to fumble this phone with these hiking poles. Must have hit a button and it shut it off. I don't know. Dummy using a smartphone. That's my excuse. Hope everybody's enjoying their Sunday. Man, what gorgeous weather. And I was just thinking, if I was home, what would I be doing? Well, day like today, I'm sure I'd have a pack on. I'd probably leash up the dog and see if the wife would want to go along and go do a hike somewhere in a park or in the woods. As you can see, we're pretty close to Skyline Drive. All right, pretty much the same views here, so I'm gonna shut her down until we find something really cool.
Nice. Somebody took the time and it's well constructed, and look, there's even timber there. Oh.
Go at it.
Reminder, in Shenandoah National Park, this is illegal. So if you see one of these, destroy it. And then just start throwing stuff. You want to help?
Only fires in designated areas.
Yeah, that's true.
And no camping over 3,500 feet, right?
In certain areas.
In certain areas.
Yeah, I feel bad for the person that made this. They took the time, and it's a nice little fire ring, but it's illegal.
She likes Karens too. The ones that aren't supposed to be there.
Don't take me to the whites, I've been told. This is part of Leave No Trace.
And in about 5 minutes, there'll be another campsite. Got a .2 blue blaze to some a neat view here. So we're gonna go check it out. It was highly recommended by more than one person, so it's got to be good. And I'm always up for a good view. All right, let me finagle my way down here and we'll go check it out.
Oh, they're on top.
That was a pretty neat little rock scramble. Has a neat little jungle gym. Get the heart rate up. Climbing over sketchy stuff. But I think 0.7 headed back up to the DAT because her foot was bothering her. Well, she didn't want it to be any worse. You get some on this, get on some of that stuff and your ankle start twisting. It's no good. We don't want that ankle getting worse. All right, now 0.2 back up on all those rocks. We just came up this little designated trail that
Off-road adventure.
Yeah, off-road adventure. Not marked, but clearly a way to go. And it's straight up, if you didn't see. Aaron's a trooper. All right, now let's get back up there. Oh. Alrighty then. Last time going across Skyline Drive. I promise this time.
What are you building me for?
That's our local guide.
Viewers, this is what it looks like when you film.
We're getting close to the end of the Shenandoah National Park. As you can see, that was a pretty busy parking lot. It's only like a mile up the hill to where you could get some really good sights. And with the weather today, we saw plates from California, Michigan, North Carolina, Maryland, Colorado, Florida. Pretty cool. All right, see where this takes us. Get her done. Hey now. Hey, just want to give a shout out to Tom and Tony. I definitely appreciate the donation. Not necessarily, but greatly appreciated. That will go to good use for supplies, and if we should hit bad weather, to get into a hostel or a hotel. But greatly appreciate it. Thank you. And hope you're enjoying your Sunday, having a fun day. We're actually about 1.3 miles yet from the permit station for the Shenandoah National Park, so we're almost out. So we'll be there before you know it. And then it's on to Aaron's car, and then on to the shelter, and keep heading north. So, as always, we see something cool, we'll let you know. We are leaving the Shenandoah National Park. Aaron's still in it.
Yeah. Bye, guys.
Goodbye to the Shennies. Hey now, hey now. I guess there's a thing called the Shenandoah 500, and it's like every trail in the park comes up to just over 500 miles, so they call it the Shenandoah 500. I thought it was a race. Sounds pretty good. But anyway, it's like I said, all the trails. And Tony and Aaron have been working on that, and they're getting pretty close. Got a lot of it done already. Just got to fill in some gaps, and I guess this is a section Aaron hasn't done before, but we did pass another trail that she's going to have to come back and get. But yeah, it sounds pretty neat. all the trails in the park. That'd be a pretty neat accomplishment. Pretty good view through the trees there. But yeah, that's pretty awesome. It's a lot of miles. And then she's thinking when she's done teaching that she's gonna pull the trigger on a through hike. So you know, I told her and reiterated again, anytime you need help with anything, give me a call. Or you need to ask questions or whatnot, I'm always available. Pretty neat stuff. So we are about a half a mile from a shelter. We're gonna stop there and take a break, and then we'll just have a, I don't know, like 3.5 miles, maybe 4 to the parking lot. And then we're gonna have a little snack and a little break at the parking lot, and then we're gonna get our packs and then push to the next shelter and find a place to either camp or stay in the shelter. I'd like to camp tonight. Shelters seem to have been getting worse with the mice. And of course, I had mouse traps that I had, and I sent them home because the mice weren't bad. I guess that's what I get for working pest control for 1.5 years. They're getting their payback. Better enjoy it, because if I get to a store that has mouse traps, or when I get home, them suckers are going back in the bag, and it's going to be on like Donkey Kong. Alright, we're catching up to some people. We're going incognito. Back at that shelter, we came across 3 trail maintainers. Thanked them for everything they do. Gave them a heads up about that shelter that had animals living in it. And they were gonna get the people that are working that territory to maybe take a look at it, because it's way down in there. It's out of sight, out of mind. Probably don't get to it too much. But anyway, some of these trees that we're seeing that are blooming purple, Tony was telling us this morning that they're redbud trees. I've had redbud trees and tried to get them to grow, but they didn't last too long because I don't have a green thumb, so I never got to see how they bloomed. But she says they're redbuds. I thought that was kind of interesting. Beautiful day today. Birds don't want to talk today. Alright, we're closing in on the parking lot. Then I'm sure we'll get a picture with Erin and say our goodbyes, get our bags, and head on down the trail. She said she made a pretty good time as far as how fast she walks a mile today. I said, you get used to that. So when you're out here for every day and that's all you do, I said, you'd be surprised how easy it comes. Alright, gonna shut her down unless we see something cool. Alright, let's go play Frogger. Hop, hoppity hop across. Oh, pretty easy one. This last one's a little joke there. There we go. There's a trail, and to our left we have this chain link fence over here, and it's this is where they breed baby Sasquatches here. There's a facility over there, and they usually don't get out of there, but as you can see, the fence is a little messed up. Sometimes the little ones get strong and they make their way out, but yeah, they don't come out till nighttime, so they're probably taking saxophone lessons and hanging out right now. Oh, check this out. There's a pretty yellow one. But anyway, we're close to the parking lot. Talk to you when we get there. See right here, right by this gate, this is a little interaction area where you can pay to come and hang out with Sasquatch in there. This is where you get in there, and you can hang out with them. And you know, I don't know if they sell beer or not, but as you can see, the fence is a little higher because you know they get older for an interaction with people. So that's where you could go and hang out with them. Actually, I have no clue what that's for. I did hear, I think Tony and Aaron were saying that it's like a sanctuary for a zoo for animals. I don't know. I'm sure somebody will know. I know there's actually a spot on the trail where you actually walk through a zoo. I don't think this is the area, but I've been wrong before. Yeah, I've been walking around that fenced in area for a while. It's got some acreage. And I hear vehicles, so we got to be getting close to the road, 522, which will lead you up to Skyline Drive. I think that's the way we went this morning. But I can hear the traffic. So we are close. They're a little bit behind me because I flew up a incline. And see, that's how the baby Sasquatches get out. They get on those logs that stick out over the fence. And as you can hear the roosters in the background, you know, that's easy feeding for them. So, yeah, then there's that. Alright, we'll talk to you guys in a bit. Uh-oh. There is an opening in the fence. No wonder there's been sightings. When you have storms like this, that's how they get out. Here's another one right here. This is how they're sneaking out, I'm telling you. Boy, I had to be a project to install all that fencing. I've been walking around it for a while. Alright, I think we're getting really close to the parking lot now, so I'm going to shut her down. Now this is where the sophisticated and grown-up Squatches hang out. As you can see, you now have barbed wire. They have green grass for them, and it's real nice area that they can hang out in and socialize. And then they hone in their skills here. So And you know, they got a heck of a view here too. I mean, look at that. That sure is nice. I don't know what that is, but it's pretty impressive. It reminds me of being home and looking down on the Susquehanna. Nice little bench to sit there and enjoy that scenery. And there's the parking lot. Back on trail. As you see, we got the tanks. Actually, my backpack doesn't feel as bad. It's getting dialed in. It's still heavy though, especially when you walk 13.4 miles without a pack. But that enclosed area with a chain link fence that I said was the Sasquatch breeding grounds, it probably is, but for the record, it's listed on Google Maps as the Smithsonian Conservation Biology Bigfoot breeding grounds. So anyway, we're back on trail. We got about 5.2 to the shelter. It's supposed to be a really nice shelter. Or we can camp anywhere. We are out of the Shenies. So we're just gonna go. It is 7 minutes after 5 and we've got plenty of daylight left, so let's go see where we get to. There's Aaron up there. Now, why would you have all of this fenced in razor wire just for conservation biology? All these cameras and warnings. I'm telling you, it's where Bigfoot is at. It does look a little squatchy around here. I don't know, you tell me. The fence is still going. We're 0.8 miles from where it started, and it's still going. I'd love to know what my taxpayer dollars are paying for here. All this brand new fence couldn't have been cheap. At least give me a date with Bigfoot. We can hang out and have a beer, play some saxophone. Shadows are getting long. Yeah, as far as you can see, the fence is still going. Very interesting. Probably from the wind, that fence is destroyed. So whatever they're trying to keep in there is now out. So maybe we will get to see Bigfoot tonight. Could get a little squatchy. And knowing that it has to do with the federal government, it'll probably sit like that. Look, here's evidence. He was eating here. That fence will probably stay like that for a while until they pay somebody 10 times the amount that it should cost to fix it. Oh, don't get me started. Let's just cross the stream and get to a campsite. All right. And we march forward. Hey now, a couple orders of business. All right, Aaron, thanks again, buddy. We had pickles, cookies, muffins, daiquiris, hard cider, bananas, oranges, just muffins. Can't say thanks enough for all that you've done for us, the rides and everything else. So thank you, and absolutely we'll see you again. Now, for the Sasquatch breeding grounds, we got the scoop. Talked to a local guy. He's out here enjoying a nice evening hike by himself from town. Hell of a nice guy. The U.S. government owned it, and they used to raise horses for the cavalries in World War I and II. Sorry, I had somebody come up on me pretty directly because it's really thick here. But anyway, the government raised horses for World War I and II. And then in the 70s, when horses weren't needed anymore in that capacity, Smithsonian took it over. And it's been known to have giraffes, cheetah cubs, kiwi birds, some rare horse from over by Chernobyl that you can't find in the wild anymore. Kind of looks like a donkey, but it's not. Or a pack mule, but it's not. He said it starts with a P and couldn't remember it. I don't know what I had for breakfast, so I'm no help there. But it's the Smithsonian Conservation Biological Program. So that's the dealio on that. Pretty cool. But I don't know what's all there now. We have a good ways to go yet, and a lot of climb. I don't know if we're gonna make the shelter. We might just set up camp. So we'll see how far we get. Beautiful night, beautiful weather, so we can go. So that's the deal with that fencing. If it stopped at 2 miles, I'd be crazy. I'd be surprised. Just one section of it. So it has to be several miles of fencing for that place. And that's just on one side of the street. The other side is just as big, if not bigger. So yeah, massive. So anyway, thought I'd fill you in on that. So let me try and catch my breath here. Guess what we're running into? I'm telling you, there's miles of this fence. Miles and miles. Crazy. Yeah, they said they had all kinds of animals in there. I don't know if they still do or how much they use it. A lot of switchbacks right here. Still fence as far as you could see. Hey now, we started at Gravel Springs Gap, and we have 1 mile yet until we get to the Jim and Molly Denton shelter. That'll make it an 18.6 mile day for April 2nd, day 92 on the Appalachian Trail. Had a great day, met some new people, super great, big help. Got through the Shenandoahs, got through Shenandoah National Park, done, pretty cool. We got to the parking lot. We were done hiking with Erin for the day, and she had all kinds of stuff for us, and it was really, really cool. Wish it would have worked out. We could have stayed a night and hung out with her and her husband, but she's got this thing called work, and they're pretty busy right now. She's a teacher and getting things done before spring break. So look at that view. Here's the power line snapping too. But then we sat and visited her with her for a little bit, and then we continued on, and yeah, it's pretty cool. Continued on, and we got 1 mile to the shelter. So I don't know if there's people going to be there or not, so I wanted to recap this just in case. And of course I'm going to take some pictures of the shelter and stuff. We really didn't want to stay at the shelter. We were going to camp tonight, but they said this is a must-stay shelter. It's supposed to be really, really nice. It's got a horseshoe pit, a shower. Erin and a couple others said that it's definitely a nice shelter to stay at. So we're going to check it out. If not, we'll camp. But definitely one we're on our list to check out and hopefully stay at. But that's the plan for now. 18.6 miles, and that's a wrap. So if I don't talk to you for the rest of the night, so when we get to the shelter, I'm setting up camp, getting water, cooking dinner, getting ready for bed, and then I'm crashing. I'm beat, man. 18.6 doesn't seem like a lot, but I'm tired. So that's the game plan. Hope you had a good day. Hope you have a good work week starting tomorrow. If you're working, either way, hope you have a good week. So I will touch base with you in the morning, if nothing else. Good night. Pavilion, shelter, horseshoe pits, bear hang, shower down there. Why couldn't we zero here? Privy over there, Elose home. Very nice. You got a thermometer here. There's your temperature for today. It didn't get much warmer than that. Very cool. Alrighty. Let's go get some water. Hey now, get ready to crawl in the rack. We have a full moon, the stars are out, and we just saw the space station go by. Super cool night. It's gonna get nice and cool, and this shelter is really nice. Super clean. Man, it's nice. It's really nice. Probably the nicest one on the trail so far. Got to be up there with one or two others, but very nice. So we anticipate a good sleep tonight. So hope you had a good day. We'll see you in the morning, and good night.
So this is what you guys don't get to see on Bart's videos. This is Bart actually hiking. Bart is somewhere down there and has no idea of this amazing viewpoint up here on top of Mount Marshall. Meanwhile, look what you missed. Aren't you glad you have us to capture it for you? We were down there yesterday. You look like you're gonna fall over.
I feel like I'm gonna fall over.
What are you filming me for? I'm showing your viewers this is what it looks like when you film.
All right.
Bye. There they go.
I'm just gonna lay down right here.
Please don't. And off they go to Maine. Just another walk in the park.
Doesn't get easier than this.
Hey now, there goes Bart up the trail.
Some of the stuff is pretty loose here.
Did you make it?
Yep, we can get up here.